As you can see, the okwa is still very dry, so I'm gonna soak it for about 24 hours. I'm gonna pour enough water to cover the whole okwa, and I'm gonna leave it in for 24 hours. Depending on how dry your okwa is, you might consider leaving it longer. Some people change the water and leave it soaked in for 48 hours, but mine, I'm just gonna allow it for 24 hours. All right, after 24 hours, this is what it looks like. It is soft right now. It's quite soft and it's ready to be boiled. As you can see, very soft. Okay, there's no need of keeping it longer, so I'm just gonna sieve out the water, put it in a pot, and add adequate amount of water to just completely cover the okwa. Then I'm gonna place it on fire, on a medium heat fire, and I'm gonna boil it for maybe about 45 minutes, 30 minutes. You'll see. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead to show you the ingredients I'm gonna use. That right there is the potash. I'm gonna use it as a softener. I'm gonna use it to soften my okwa. As you all know, the okwa takes longer to cook without a softener, so I'm going to add that potash to soften it. Then that's my salt right there. I have some crayfish, have some seasoning cubes, and of course my salt. I love to use smoked fish for my okwa. Some people don't prefer this so that it doesn't overshadow the taste of their okwa, but I love it so much. So guys, I don't like to add my potash directly to the okwa because it gives it a sandy taste at the bottom of the food. So I love to dissolve it in water. I sieve out the top part of the dissolved potash. I just sieve off the top part, and that water I add it to my okwa to soften my okwa, and that is what I'm going to do right now. And then I'm going to allow my okwa to boil for a few minutes. All right, I'll keep topping water as the situation demands. So now, after about 25 minutes, I decided to check out my okwa. It's been boiling, and as you can see, the water is already drying up, and it's not quite soft yet. As you can see, it still looks a bit dry. I love my okwa very soft. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cover it and allow it to boil another 10 minutes. That's a total of 35 minutes. So after 10 minutes, I will check on my okwa. At this point, some people would prefer to just sieve out the water to drink, or probably just add the salt and eat their okwa like that, because okwa has its own beautiful natural taste. But me, I love to add my seasonings and my ingredients at this point because my okwa is soft enough. All right, so the first thing I love to add is my already deboned fish. I add it to the okwa and allow it to settle in for a few minutes before I add every other ingredient. So that's my deboned fish. I gradually add it to my okwa and allow it for a few minutes before I add every other seasoning. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead to allow the fish to sit in for a few minutes, all right, before I go ahead to start adding my ingredients. And I forgot to mention that I need palm oil for this, right? Unless I want to eat it plain or something, but I definitely need palm oil. And there's no sequence to adding the ingredients, all right? You might decide to add the palm oil first before the other seasonings, all right? So I'm just gonna go ahead to add my palm oil right now, all right? So guys, I love adding enough palm oil to my okwa because I don't like seeing my okwa looking pale like a malnourished child. Right, so I love to add enough, as much oil as I can, so that when I bring it down and I dish it, it has that yellowish look, okay, plus the well seasoning. It will taste like heaven. It will look and taste like heaven, trust me. So I like to add enough oil to my okwa. I don't know for you, depending on your taste and the way you like it, you can decide to just add as much as you like, but for me, I add more than enough. So after that, I'm gonna go ahead to add my seasoning cubes. For taste, you can use any one you want, but I'm using the Maggi cube. I'm gonna add my salt, my crayfish, and my pepper, right? I'm going to add everything at once, right? But you can decide to just add them one after the other or whatever sequence you want. But I just added everything together. I don't have strength. I'm lazy. You all know that I'm lazy. So I'm going to go ahead to stir everything in and then allow it to boil for a few minutes, like 5 minutes, so that all the ingredients will sit in quite well. As you can see, I don't think my ukwa looks as yellowish as I like it, so I'm just gonna go ahead to add more oil to it just to be sure that I get the color I want and the texture I want. So I'm gonna add more palm oil. If you're okay with the color, you don't have to add any extra palm oil. Okay, that's it for me. So I'm gonna cover it and allow it to boil for another 5 minutes or thereabout, right? That should be enough. That should be more than enough for the ukwa to be totally ready. So after 5 minutes, my ukwa is ready. You see, it doesn't take anything to make it. It's completely ready to be served. You just allow it to cool down for a few minutes, then you serve it. That's it. So guys, that's my plate of ukwa. I recommend you take it for lunch because it's gonna make you very thirsty and you will need to drink a lot of water. I wouldn't recommend it for dinner. All right, so that's it for today. Until I see you in my next video, thank you for watching. Bye bye.